that smile we saw on Hank Walker's face at the beginning of the match, that's something that's been missing for quite some time with Hank Walker when he was under Drew Gulak. Now, really looking to get things done on his own, or possibly next to a guy like Tank Ledger here, as the Dyad really trying to get back on track.
Oh!
That's going to be a tough one. And the 300-pounder from Chicago, Illinois, exploding right through the Dyad. And Tank Ledger, former Division I college athlete, along with Hank Walker. These two really looking to get it done together as Tank exploding right through the Dyad. And Byron, you can start to feel it. We could be getting close to tank mode.
No way.
Can he do this?
No freaking way.
Look at this feat of strength.
Oh, Tank Ledger is bringing it, and we're taking up now. Can you feel it, Blake?
We are certainly engaging in tank mode.
Ooh!
There's the big splash. This could do it. There's the cover. But Rip Fowler, just at the last second, keeps the Dyad in it.
You Tank Ledger, you got to keep on. Keep your foot on the gas pedal right now. You had Dyad on the ropes. As it kind of stumbles into a tag into Hank Walker.
And again, that numbers game taking advantage, but Hank Walker looking to even the odds right here.
Hank doesn't have the best technique, but he can be a fighter. And he was swinging wildly up until that moment where once again his momentum gets stunted.
As Tank Ledger there with a big strike. Is this one starting to break down a bit here?
Body's crumbling all over the place.
Oh, Jagger Reed.
Face first goes Reed.
Oh, and look at the innovative offense from Hank Walker. That could be all on the cusp.
Oh, man.
And Byron, we almost saw a massive upset.
Oh, you see the concern on Ava's face, on Joe Gacy's face. They understand that the Dyad's in serious peril.
Those roots starting to loosen a bit here as Hank can take, as Rip Fowler pulls Hank Walker right out of the ring.
Hank was unaware of Fowler's presence.
Now Tank left alone here with Jagger Reed, trying to knock Rip Fowler off the apron there. That numbers game starting to play a role again.
Tag made once again. Rip Fowler, the legal competitor. Tandem offense by the Dyad.
And the double team right there. And two roots will indeed stand tall.